that's the most established security space in the country. So if you look at it, I mean, if I'm a hacker, right, and why would I attack you from layer 3? I mean, I would rather not do it, because if my fantasy in life is to bring down the system, right, I would do it from layer 3, because I'll flood your networks and I'll do a denial of service to pretty much attack and all that. But today my time is my money, right? Why would I waste my time into seeing your inconvenience? My time is very precious, and every minute of mine I would rather do in an attack where I can gain money. Today, by the virtue of applications, my entire citizen data is online. To an extent that it's not just financial data, it is also the data which can help actual physical threats to the country can be enabled with the help of that. Take a scenario. Today we all broke about a terrorist who walks into the country by any borders, right? He's carrying identity papers. And most of the time, these identity papers are tracked back to a person who was alive or is alive, with a record so authentic that he matches almost everything. First of all, we do not have a mechanism of the JNK police checking whether this person is, who the person is in Tamil Nadu or Delhi. Secondly, even if they do it, they finally come back with saying that, this person is very much in a danger. Now, why is it all happening? It's all happening because today, with all of these applications going online, and as he rightly said that a cyber threat today or a cyber attack today has more reasons to keep your services on rather than bring them down, right? Because that's when he's there in a system taking out valuable information and you never even suspect. The worst part is that I'm sorry for saying this, but most of the agencies today, the government agencies involved in looking at these matters, are oblivious to it. They still continue to build their layer 3 security and on and on and on, multiple layers of it. Layer 7, they don't even think about it. Whereas the threat is all lying at layer 7 today. I as a user, or I as a citizen of the country, why should I be bothered? What security are you using, right? All I'm concerned is that as long as my data that is online in the government is secure, I'm okay with it. I should not be concerned about what security, what or not. I should not be learning about that. People who are having my data should be the one learning about that. And that's where the crux of the matter is all about. Like you rightly said, Railways is one of the organizations who is far advanced into all of these things, and they are the one who are having the largest e-commerce portal also in the country. And so these guys are they're actually way ahead. They are talking about security from all perspectives. And even if I look at CERT, right? CERT is first post response. Second, what is it the threat level that CERT is looking at when you talk about layer 7? They are still looking at layer 3. If you go to any state government, I mean, I've been dealing with government for the last almost 18 years now that I've been sitting in government. And security is always the most hyped and the most talked about topic in many of the things, and we can spend days in a room or in a big forum where 1,000 people are there. But we'll never come to an end at what exactly is that we need to do. We will come out with recommendations. I'm sorry for making a hard comment on this, but the fact of the matter is that we first need to understand that what this security threat is all about. What is it that it means to a common citizen? I have spoken to municipalities all across that, because municipalities today are the repositories of the public data. They have, and they're doing online. But are they really doing anything about ensuring that my data is secure, and how am I securing it? They're not doing that. Today, a whole lot of citizen services are being talked about to go online. But are we talking about how do we secure it? Security is not just a government data center where nobody can actually walk in and do something malicious. It's also about everything is today on a cloud, on a public network, right? Even if you are on a private network, we can still, because there is always a gateway which merges your public network and a private network. So I think those are the couple of things that I will leave on to, and we can go into more deeper details as we go on progress with the discussion.